Put on your chef's hat and get your ingredients ready because your cooking adventure begins here. Today I'm going to be making pumpkin pie. You can see the ingredients listed there. For the pastry, we're going to be using 2 cups flour, 1/4 cup chopped pecans, a 1/4 teaspoon salt, 1 teaspoon sugar, 2/3 cup shortening, 4 to 5 tablespoons ice cold water. During this time, make sure that we have our oven that's preheating to 375. So with the KitchenAid, you use the pastry hook, and this helps blend all of the ingredients. I've been making this pie recipe since I was 10 years old, and it's one of the Thanksgiving favorites. This pie has been in our family for 56 years. So this is something that has been one of our family traditions that has been passed down from year to year. You let the dough hook just mix everything up until it starts forming a ball. So the mixer is stirring it, and then you start adding the water 1 tablespoon at a time. I use a spatula to go ahead and gather the pastry, the dough, the flour, and then I put the ice cold water 1 tablespoon at a time until it starts to form a ball. You can see that it's starting to gather all the flour and everything coming together. This KitchenAid is the best. So once everything forms into a ball, I go ahead and remove the pastry hook. And you can see here that the dough has all formed together into a ball. And I have some pastry paper, the parchment paper right there to the right of me. And I always utilize parchment paper. It's just become my best friend in the kitchen. So I use it for everything. So you just continue forming this into the ball, and you push it down gently. So you can see that I have the parchment paper and I have my rolling pin, and I'm rolling this out gently and carefully. I roll it out like if I'm making a tortilla. So we're going to continue to roll this out till it becomes like 1/4 of an inch, and I always have my pie pan right next to me so I can get an accurate measurement. This pie recipe is so scrumptious. So now I just take the pastry and I turn it all at once with the parchment paper there, and I insert it onto the pie pan. As you can see that I'm just gently moving the dough, and I'm just pressing it in, and I'm just going into a circle and starting to flute the pie. So now it's ready. So now I'm going to set that aside, and now I'm going to be making the pumpkin pie filling. And the ingredients there: pumpkin pie mix, an egg. Right now I'm going to put the pumpkin pie filling. It's the one that's ready to eat, the pumpkin pie mix. Then I add 1 can sweetened condensed milk. You can buy any brand that has all of the sugar that you need, so you're not going to be adding any additional sugar. So you just go ahead and put that into your mixture, and then once that's done, you add your 1 tablespoon ground allspice. You're going to blend all of your ingredients into the uncooked pie crust. So you're blending the ingredients, and once that's blended, then you pour it into the uncooked pie crust. Once that happens, you're going to bake for 50 to 60 minutes until the pumpkin comes out clean with a knife. The next part is the pastry. The pumpkin pie crispy pecan topping. We add a half a cup brown sugar packed. Make sure it's packed real hard, like if you're making a sandcastle. A fourth of a cup flour, 1/4 cup chopped pecans, a fourth of a cup firm butter, half a teaspoon cinnamon, and you're going to mix all of your ingredients until crumbly. You can utilize a fork, and in this case, I tried to utilize a pastry blender, but I decided that a fork would be easier. So it's just your preference. I went ahead and you can see that I'm utilizing a fork here. And you're going to mix everything really well until it's well mixed. And once that's ready, then you're going to pour it into the pie filling. Once that's ready, sprinkle that onto the pie. You're going to bake the pie for 55 to 60 minutes until the fork comes out clean. That makes sure that your pie is cooked. There it is, a delicious pumpkin pie ready to eat.